Okay guys, I'm ready to paint my nails. So GelMoment suggests to use these cleansing pads before you paint your nails. I'm going to go over some of those ingredients a little bit later. Here are the ingredients. But before you start your nails, go ahead and check out the 2 fun videos I have below about filing your nails and giving yourself a good manicure. I already gave myself a manicure. I use an orange wood stick. I think the metal cuticle pusher is too harsh on the nail bed. It's probably very good for people with tough cuticles at first. Go ahead and clip off the cuticles, file your nails, and then GelMoment also gives you a buffer to buff your nails before. I don't do that. I don't have super oily nails, so the gel polish seems to stay on fine with me. This is the color I'm going to use today. And you will notice that I already started my thumbnail. That's because my cat jumped up and had to see what I was doing, and then I forgot to press record again. So they suggest to put on thin coats, so I did my best, and wrap the tip. That makes a really big difference. But please, oh my lord, don't touch your cuticles with it. It's really hard to tell in this video, but I leave a small space and it just looks so much better and it lasts so much longer because your skin doesn't tend to peel it up and then you don't end up peeling it. And if you noticed, I finally moved my nail polish bottle so that you guys can actually see me paint my nails without my arm being in the way. Okay, before I cure my nails, let's talk a little bit about the ingredients in the cleansing pads. I have no idea how to say this, but it's a type of rubbing alcohol. There are so many types. It was a lot of chemistry while I was looking it up. So let's also look up some safety suggestions. So that's always a nice clue on what you're dealing with. I looked up a bunch of stuff on that too, but I thought this was really helpful. Basically, it looks like just to use common sense. So then I'm going to look it up on EWG website. It has a B rating, rubbing alcohol. So that's really nice to know. Just like in the safety guide, you can see there's an issue with respiratory, so don't be sniffing it. Okay, then I'm going to look up on EWG the coloring, which I'm so confused. Like, why does the cleansing pad need coloring? Must be some sort of scientific thing. So it looks okay. I couldn't find the exact color. So what's an alternative if someone wanted to cleanse their fingers before putting on their gel polish? So most people will say, oh, not the great, oh, just, wash your hands really well with Dawn dish soap. Well, I checked EWG, not the greatest thing. So, I click sodium lauryl sulfate, that's a big one. And, the whole allergies and a little bit of cancer, some issues with the environment. But all in all, for me personally, I think these little things are pretty safe. I think I will use them for on the go instead of carrying around a bottle of, let's say, acetone to cleanse your fingernail. Basically, what they're trying to get you to do is to dry out your nail bed so that there's a good base for the gel polish to stick. It's on the same site, and this is a huge one for me because the fragrance is just not one chemical. It is many. You can see in the about fragrance it could be just thousands of chemicals, and so it doesn't sound as pretty as it really is. I'm not really sure why the cleansing pads need fragrance, but they do have water in them. Ooh, that gets an A. So yeah, that's a really good ingredient. Stick. I know it sounds silly, but for me, I'll probably just wash my hands really, really well. I just believe it's so important to try to do as much as you can, because everything you put on your body soaks in and everything adds up, and then you're having all these issues and you wonder why. But like I said before, I really don't think they're that bad. I would love to know if they could take out the fragrance. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Now, the other thing is they are made in Europe and they have a lot better standards there in chemicals. So that's another thing that makes me think, go ahead and use them. All right, and so you can notice I'm almost done with this hand. Looks like I found a area that I needed to fix, but you use those same cleansing pads to wipe off the top of your polish, and that doesn't bother me as much as doing it straight on my nail bed, because you don't get as much of your skin area as you would your whole entire nail. I used the same one for my entire hand, both hands, so that was really nice. I thought maybe I would go through more, and I put it inside the packet to keep it wet during my whole time. So obviously I'm going to have to use the cleansing pads to wipe off my nail after I put my 2 coats on. I did try once with acetone and it did work, but not as well. Probably could try just straight rubbing alcohol, but then I have to decide what is the best out of all the 3. It seems like the little cleansing pads are just like super easy and simple. And what you see me doing here is putting some organic, like, cuticle moisturizing lotion around my nails, which was really stupid because I was getting oil on my other hand. So then I had to go ahead and prepare those again with the little cleansing cloth because I wanted to make sure my gel polish would go on. And the other thing that was dumb was the background I used. It was all pretty glitter, but then I had like glitter all over my hands, so I had to keep like scrubbing my hands together to get all the glitter off. So next time I won't be doing that. Okay, let's speed through these 2 coats on my right hand. I'm gonna have a little fun and put on a green leaf with the other polish that I got. I thought by cleaning my brush on the cleansing pad that it would be okay, but when I came back to it later, it was hard as a rock, so I won't be using that brush anymore. Okay, now is the time to put on the cuticle type cream. You can use cuticle oils, you can make your own oil if you want. I even just use enough lotion, I think, every day that it really keeps my cuticles soft, and then it keeps my fingernails from getting too hard and breaking. GelMoment does have a nail and hand line, so I'll probably be looking into that. So I hope that was a halfway fun video. I'm learning how to do all kinds of stuff with video, so each time I'm hoping to have something new and better and funner.